Working 18-hour days, I slipped and I fell. Winter's up and hit me, I had to change well. There's no way to sustain it, you'll crash and burn. Will not be able to work and no way to earn. Change well, and then you can leave. Change well, and your kids you can feed. Turn your life around for the final bell. It's now or never, you have to change well. It's now or never, you must change well.
Hello, and welcome to another edition of Change Well, a weekly podcast on how you can change well. Now, last week we talked about how my family was essential in helping me to change well and get my fitness back, my health back, and some of my spirituality back. I'm still working on my grumpiness a little bit. But anyway, today we're going to talk about friends and what types of friends can help you. Everything from your work colleagues to support groups specifically for weight loss, to fitness groups, to spiritual groups. All these have a role in helping you and you helping them on their own wellness journeys. So without further ado, let's look at a few of these so I can give you some ideas of what I've done, what may work for you. The first of them that was crucial to my wellness journey was my work friends. I work for a company. They encouraged me on my weight loss journey, especially a program called Accenture Active. Now, I even wrote a blog on this, the 5 health programs that saved my life for my company. And I truly believe in it. But this Accenture Active was run by our North American wellness lead at the time. She's now the wellness lead for all of Accenture. And it was a program where we had a support group each week. All the journeyers got to have special lessons on weight loss and also health. And we also even had special groups speak to us. We actually had Diane Nyad, who swam all the way to Cuba. And the movie was just recent, was nominated for an Academy Award. Would inspire us and give us lessons on what we could do for wellness. A second type of group of your work colleagues is just to form a work group to do fitness together. So we had a Fitbit group, me and several others from our project out in Ohio. And we would start walking on Saturday, and we would selectively upload our Fitbit statistics to see who would come out on top. Sometimes I would gauge where everybody was, and then I would upload my Fitbit numbers just so I could pull ahead. That was a really fun time. We would banter back and forth. One thing I remember is one person in this group, his name was Subu. He was one of my colleagues at work, and I really, really liked him. He was one of the hardest workers I ever seen. And then one day I came in, and he said, "Don, look at my Fitbit." And he had walked over 20 miles. I said, "How did you do that?" He said he had to drop off his kids, and they were playing it and doing some kind of activities, and he just walked back and forth and back and forth. That was just inspiring to me that he found the downtime and a way to work out. So I started calling him Striding Subu. So the first thing is look for groups in your work, because let's be honest, most of our time is spent in work. Look for these groups at work. A lot of the larger organizations have them. And if they don't, form your own informal group, and it can help you a lot. The second type of group that really helped me out is health support groups. And the one that was the most crucial, the most important thing on my whole wellness journey is WW, formerly known as Weight Watchers, in Round Rock, Texas. This group literally changed my life. I loved meeting with them every Saturday. I still do. I have been there since early 2015, and I very seldom miss a Saturday morning at Round Rock. What we do there is we tell what went wrong, we tell what's right, we face up to accountability, and every time I have a problem in the wellness category, it's either my teachers and the instructors who are phenomenal, the coaches there, or it's a fellow colleague that's going on a wellness journey with me. Now, what I was talking about is our coaches at WW. I've got to single one person out. Actually, two. Julie Faircloth, who is a Weight Watchers coach in the Austin area, was my coach when I lost all my weight and helped me keep it off for a number of years. The way she did this is she always provided guidance in a helpful manner. I used to call her the mother of weight loss. She would inspire me to hope for a healthier life. She would be there to pick me up when I was down, and she would give me inspiration when I hit a plateau. She has since moved on to another part of Weight Watchers and teaching others. But our current coach, Jen, is just as helpful, just as inspiring. So I'm a big advocate of Weight Watchers. Believe it or not, when I first started, I was the only guy there. Pretty soon, a lot of people said, hey, this guy's losing a lot of weight. And so I had some men join me. I'd say there's about a 20-80% split still, but hey, it works for me. And this group is very supportive of each other. So Weight Watchers and other fitness support groups are very, very important. Now, a thing that we don't always think about is your Facebook friends. It's, some people use Facebook to talk about the latest political endeavor or whatever. I don't do that anymore. I did it once. I don't do it anymore. What I do on Facebook is talk about positive things, try to be inspiring when I accomplish something on my own wellness journey. And then I try to help other people on Facebook as they post about what they're trying to do on their fitness journey. Now, I know I'm a little bit old here. If you're on Insta, I'm on Insta too, but Facebook can do a lot for you when you're looking at that. And also, there are Facebook groups centered around different weight loss and wellness programs. So Facebook Friends is another place where you can get inspiration. Now, I talked about health support friends, but there are also fitness friends. Now, I love joining fitness programs. I would do everything from Zumba. I tried yoga to kettlebell, combine, but the most favorite thing I've ever done, and I still do it, is spin class. When I was heavy, I could never have thought of spinning. Because with 350 pounds, you put a lot of pressure on certain parts you don't want to put pressure on. But as I got fit, I just started loving cycling. And one guy that inspired me was the instructor at Lifetime Fitness. He was an instructor, but he looked more like a linebacker. He used to play for Oklahoma. And when I first came in there, he was very inspirational. He helped me size myself on the bike. And I came up to talk to him and learned a little bit about his background. And I would never miss a class with Corey. And believe it or not, I learned how to be a spin instructor from this great man. He was always inspiring, always had the best music. The last type of groups that you should look for are spiritual friends, or friends that will pick you up when you're down and also will help you in your prayer life and your spiritual life. Now, for me, one of these individuals is he could be my son. Maybe he's a little bit older than what my son and I would have to have been 16 or 17. But I have learned more from this individual who is our life teen group lead. And I'm part of the core team at our church. What he has done is help me with my mental wellness. He has inspired me to pray. And believe it or not, if you like that opening song, you may not like my singing, but that guitar lick is from my colleague. And the one thing that is different with spiritual friends is you are looking for something higher. You're looking for something beyond just losing the weight, but how to feel better inside and how to work spiritually. So these are just some of the groups that you should think about in your wellness journey. Now, some people are not, they're not inspired with friends. They tend to be loners, and that's fine. Once in a while, everybody needs a friend. And to end this, I hope over the next year or so that I can be your friend. And just to do that, as you know, we always end with a song. So here's one. It's not a new song. It was written by Carole King and sang by her on Tapestry and then James Taylor. I'm not going to sing it all. I'm just going to sing the chorus. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, yeah, 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 to see you again. Oh, winter, spring, summer, or fall. All you have to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You've got a friend. So you have a friend with Change Well Podcast, myself, and the Wellness Leadership LLC company. So until next time, change well.